We said we'd be back. And we've moved on a generation. Guys, this is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This is the first one, isn't it? We should start in the middle.
I was going to make some dumb joke about, is that what it's cool? But obviously, we've rushed right past that. But yes, this is indeed the very first Jak and Daxter game. Yeah.
This is the second trilogy made by Naughty Dog, obviously the first being... Jesus Christ, Crash Bandicoot.
We can go into those details afterwards.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Something a bit more modern, something that looks a lot prettier, and something that is far, far, far better than Tombi.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Finch has the controls for this one.
I do.
So
I get to embarrass myself by myself rather than embarrass myself by taking over and confusing him. So that's going to be an interesting change of pace.
It will be an interesting change of pace. Anyway, Let's get cracking.
Okay, I guess I will. We'll hit new game. There is no save data. Yes, we might as well create a save data.
Best start, because I think it's going to be a series, not just a one-off. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna just fail to play the whole thing in one go.
Not with that attitude.
Well,
I mean, we're not going to be playing this all in one go.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father.
No subtitles, so I'm sure a lot of people.
Viagra.
What?
So he's looking for the answers that his father and his father's fathers couldn't find, so it's Viagra.
Assuming that erectile dysfunction is an hereditary condition.
It's because they're fucking plants.
It's weird, because rocks are older than plants.
Even the rocks. Why not the rocks?
Because the rocks are kind of dumb. You know the phrase "dumb as rocks"? Young boy.
With green eyebrows. I never noticed that before.
Yeah. Didn't he have also... Wasn't he
That might be in the sequels. Yeah.
When he becomes Eddie Jack. So yeah, I mean, this is an interesting game. I remember when it came out and getting really excited because obviously, as a child, I was really into Crash Bandicoot and all that. Crash Bandicoot was one of the first games I had in PS1. Obviously, a really title. And that franchise kind of died a death. Oh yeah, characters and shit.
Plot.
Yeah. Nah, fuck your shush.
Fuck my shush.
Who cares? This is it's all pretty basic shit. We got our two losers. We got a big army of monsters.
You got the cool guy, and then the loser who, for some reason, befriends the cool guy.
No. Oh no. What are they going to do?
Why have villainous women always got voluptuous bodies? Even game chicks.
Not always, but I can't think of any examples off the top of my head.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack?
Maybe it's supposed to be sort of an allegory for, don't like the evil ones. The evil ones are pretty. Stay away from the pretty ones. When you think about it, the game industry is kind of designed to, convince shut-ins who play video games all the time not to go near people. Unless they're sarcastic, annoying, talking people and silent protagonists.
Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as
Oh,
the next guy.
well.
Ask me, they must have
Jack's got the magic touch.
That already just came to life. There you go, there's Jack's only line.
Throw it at his face.
Yeah, precisely. You remember it well. So have you ever actually completed this game?
No.
No? Oh, well. That's an interesting game.
Enjoyment all around.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What?
Yeah, I went through, so that's, yeah.
So essentially, this is all Jack's fault.
I'm fine.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they just go back home. Never mind. Oh yeah, no, it's gone.
Green tarnation do you want?
Green is good.
There was,
Don't tell me. I was wisdom. The two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man.
Dark
Are you gonna keep yapping? Or you
Yes.
gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna
Dark
because in my profession,
Because allegories for deforestation and pollution.
I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied dark eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Acheron, the sage.
It's
Did you
weird.
say Kakarot?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what he said, but I know he didn't say it.
Okay.
Nobody has spoken
His eyes are bugging me because, like, I understand the whole, you know,
Glasses
glasses on,
thing.
so, but like, and it's good that they've actually modeled his face so he has a face behind the glasses, but it's bugging me seeing the teeny tiny eye and the slightly bigger eye and then the huge eye.
The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt.
But we clearly need those egg things, so we're gonna go there.
Could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
That's the voice of
Coincidence.
Palmon.
Power cells to give it enough
Yes.
energy to withstand. Isn't
That's
that
the
right?
voice of Palmon.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I
clear.
forget her name.
But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to
Poison Ivy. Oh, I'm sorry.
greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wild.
Yeah, so this.
Brave
Uh,
adventure.
This.
yeah.
Oh, dialogue. We didn't have to put up with this with Tombi. People could read it at their own leisure.
Couldn't find your way out of the village without training.
No.
No, I
Anything else?
I feel rude interrupting the old man with the bog eyes.
Practice on Geyser Rock.
no. What I'm trying to get my head around right now is, so
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
I'll get to it eventually. Don't worry. Alright, so we've got reversed camera. Okay, fair enough. That'll take a few moments to get used to. Let's just remember what we got to do here. Circle, spin, punch, look, roll. Really? I don't remember the shoulder buttons being rolled, but okay, fair enough. I'm gonna just sort that out for a moment if I can. Camera options. That is a lot more. Yeah, flip it, please. Try again. No, stop it. What's going on here? Why did circle open up? What? Confusing. Okay, so apparently every single button actually activates things in that way. So are we better now? Yeah. That's about what we wanted. There we go. Sorry.
Sorted?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we got dive, punch, spin, look, roll, roll. So yeah, right away. Don't get me wrong. I like this game. Like, I remember when it first came out, I was very excited, and because I've always been a bit of a whore for collectathons, you know, and that's exactly what this game is. It's a collectathon. You got your shit ton of your little daily pick-me-ups, and you got your quest item pick-me-ups, and okay, let's just open up a tutorial. Yes, we know.
Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yes. Which quite nicely brings me on to my next point. So, power cells are supposed to be an important thing in this world, right?
Yeah.
They're, you know, power cells, basically, and apparently they're quite rare. There's a very limited number of them, and yet people are more than happy to sort of give
Trade them
to you for no reason. Oh, yeah.
for
Double jump.
eggs.
On the float. Cool. Fine. Yeah, they're willing to sort of give you them for doing shit. Similar to Tombi, this game is kind of a side quest game where you've got a shit ton of things you can do. Let's just practice some of the moves. Hit that, and okay, we'll stop. And it's just sitting in the open, and no one's ever collected it. Yet someone
It's
was
not even as though that ditch of spikes is deep
no, but
or
I mean,
wide.
that's not. Apparently, it's a bit wider than it looks. No, what's kind of irritating is like those boxes in the background are like those other little sub-collectors. I can't remember what they are for. They're scout flyers or something. Yeah, okay, fair enough, whatever. So,
Stupid tutorials.
okay, that was unexpected. So yeah. Yeah. So those things must have been captured and left out here, which means someone's been here.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to collect the orb. They didn't think it would be important. Okay.
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured.
Yeah, there you go. That's
So the lurkers captured your bugs,
good scaffold.
and they didn't think to catch the
And they have one of these each as well.
So we're now on to 2, when the bad guys could have easily have just done the exact same thing.
I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Yeah, that's kind of implied. Yeah, I think ultimately when it comes down to it, like,
That's blue eco, which contains the energy.
yeah,
Maybe we shouldn't talk until all the tutorial shit's out of the way.
we are on tutorial island. As soon as we leave
Yeah.
this place, it will stop.
Activate some precursor artifacts when you get
This gives us super speed, doesn't it?
Yes, like fire jump, activate
Hmm.
machinery. Effective. And also collect things from afar. Feels nice. Putting in everything. Sorry, I am a bit, obviously, in the same way that I am obsessed with grinding and shit, I'm also very into collecting. I haven't decided whether or not we're going to be doing a 100% run on this. We might be. Actually, would you like us to do a 100% run on it? Or
What comes as part of a 100% run? I mean, I'm quite happy with since Tombi. I've quite happily learned that as long as we complete the game, I'm fairly alright with the rest of it.
Well, the 100% run in this. Okay. Shit. Yeah, you too. Bye. Sorry about that. I'm gonna just give myself a nice edit point there because I'm not gonna use nothing. Okay. And that's also.
So yes, you were saying, sorry, the 100% run.
Yeah.
You need to learn your jumps better.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm trying to like think about how. So yeah, the 100% run of this game does result in the ending, which is canonical to the sequel.
Right. Okay.
So.
I love that word.
What?
Well, I love the word canon.
Cannon to the left of them, cannon to the right of them, volley and thunder. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So how much you haven't finished this game? Have you finished any of the others, or played any of those, or
I've not. No,
you haven't? Right. So this is all.
I haven't. This bit I know
Yeah.
quite well. I don't think I got much further past the lava place.
Yeah. So you
But
haven't-
this is like why I
That's a blue eco
Yes.
pit.
Thank you.
The concentrated
shut up, Palmon.
clusters.
Can we skip?
This
No.
will give you a full charge of blue eco.
We're stuck to these. Yeah. Okay. Well.
I mean, this is part of the reason why I enjoy doing these games. Part of the reason why I enjoy doing these games with you. It's just nice to 3 power cells. It's just nice to see that games that we had as kids, for me, completed. As I'm sure you did, or you have completed them. Hence why you were my guide for Tombi and. But I never had Parasite Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I completed this when I had my PS2 on my PS2. Still got my PS2. Or when I had it. It's still Yeah, I completed it on the PS2, and then obviously I bought it on the PS3. It's the version I'm playing now. Completed it again then. So I do know. I know the game. I have completed the other two as well. I didn't actually get around to playing Jak 2 and Jak 3 until I got the Trilogy Edition on.
Oh, really?
Because I just never had.
Small green ecos or one big green one to increase your
Okay,
health.
useful to know. Yeah, I haven't played 2 or 3 at all. Never even seen them before I got to play them on the PS3. So that was a new experience.
You can jump once,
But, yeah,
jump again in the
at least
air,
it's not pausing me
to
much.
reach even higher ledges.
So see, I have completed the series. I do know where I'm going, what I'm doing roughly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fun game. I don't mind playing it again, and it was obviously one of the suggestions. So obviously, when we were trying to discuss what we wanted to do next after Tombi or Parasite Eve was finished, I obviously left it up to you because I was the one who chose the other two. force you to play them. So I said, go ahead and choose a game that's. Yeah, we're 100% for this place. That's good. It's a good start. Good start. Yeah. Warp. Sorry, circle is great. Yeah. So you provided me with a list of 5 games as it turned out.
It was, wasn't it? It was this.
We're not gonna say what they are because we'll probably get around to them eventually.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice little surprise. But yeah, you gave me a list of 5 games, and this was the one that most appealed at the time. So yeah, we'll be doing this, and because Naughty Dog, classic Naughty Dog are great. I've never played any of the Uncharted stuff.
Fantastic. I mean, I've got a friend who quite rightly points out that in a way they are just Tomb Raider with a male protagonist.
Kind of. I have heard they do their own thing as well, but again, I haven't. They're third-party stuff. I've never played them myself. Kind of annoying because, like, I did promise myself a couple of years ago, that I would focus on getting all of the PlayStation exclusive stuff because I am a PlayStation fanboy. Oh, look who it is! It's our old friend from Crash Bandicoot. Any other little Crash Bandicoot references in here? No. Okay. But yeah, no, I have not played those, but obviously growing up with the Crash Bandicoot series and then later on this, Naughty Dog are a company that I've enjoyed thoroughly, and I don't see why I shouldn't.
If you get chance, play. Oh, I've ruined this.
So he's just trying to eat himself a sweet.
And it's going wrong.
No, can't go in your house.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us I've heard is great as well. I haven't played that either.
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Neither do you. You've only been an animal for like 20 minutes.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents
A lot of flashing going on there.
Oh no.
the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there.
I wonder if that's appearing on the...
I haven't noticed on the thing.
Oh, that's right. As long as it's not on the actual footage. Obviously, I'll find out when I edit this. But,
Sandover Village.
so yeah, so let's talk about some of the marvels of this game then, shall we? So, obviously, Naughty Dog stepped away from their contract with Sony when they ran out of, Sony contracted them, said, hey, we want you to make us 3 games for the PlayStation. They went ahead and made 4 because they're awesome. And then 4 being obviously Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Bandicoot 3, and Crash Team Racing, which I've also never played.
It's not very good.
I've heard it's fantastic.
I didn't enjoy it.
But I'm not really a car racer kind of guy, so maybe I won't enjoy it. Who knows? Have a look at it in the future, maybe. Not right now, but yeah. They obviously re-established a contract with Sony to make more games, and this is what they decided to do. Something slightly different from what they've done before. Okay. There we go. We'll get it eventually.
Hey, it looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
That box was blue to me, but oh, whatever. Yeah, and this is a massive step up from Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, not only graphically, but...
Yeah, in pretty much every sense. Because obviously, Crash Bandicoot was a linear platformer, behind the camera, forward-facing, and 2D, whereas this is a free-roaming, massive world. And the thing that most impresses me, or always impressed me about this game, is just how smooth the whole thing is. Like, I believe that there's only like 3 loading spots in the entire game.
Really?
At most. Like, I might be over-exaggerating by 2. Because I know that there's a transition between... Oh, you wouldn't know if you haven't gone there, actually. There's one place you have to get to via a sort of... what they call skylift or something. Beyond that, like, I'm pretty sure every area just sort of flows naturally into the next. Obviously, there are sections which are meant to sort of cover the loading.
The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 because
Right, so he's scamming money off of us, which we don't currently have. Which
Sounds very right for a politician.
assumes he's a politician. Another one of those. Yeah, but like, it's very impressive. Like the Zoom bike, is it called? I think sections are obviously designed to cover over the transition between one place to the other, but going into them is very smooth, and you don't really notice it or think about it. So.
I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90
So that's our uncle.
orbs so he can get underway?
But is
I
it?
would offer you a power
According to this.
Sorry, that's a reference to something later on in Jak 3, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it? Obviously, it's been a while since I haven't played this since I played Jak 3, so that's an interesting thing to see,
Oh.
which it'll make sense to you later on. This dude I always remember. Gotta find my muse.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter
Oh,
of fact,
humor.
without my muse,
Ha!
I just can't stop.
Scripting.
With her around, I see beauty in
The beauty in everything,
Right now, I
Thanks
feel
to
my way out
this.
of a box.
Just pulls out a
I think
massive
she ran
bag.
away to that misty island.
Bag
Let's
of
hope she's
reefer.
all right.
It's so beautiful, man. I need to find my fluffy squirrel. That might not even exist. Thanks to the bag of reefer.
Oh, your knowledge of drug terms is hilarious.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. No, don't do drugs.
To the beach! Ah.
Bag of reefer. Sorry, that's tickled me now. That's good.
Yeah.
I love it when people who never take drugs obviously talk about drugs. It's hilarious. Is yeah.
I'm alright with my lack of knowledge as well.
Yeah, no, it's a fair thing. Yeah, lots of shit exploding everywhere. Yeah, look
Look at it, it's just chiseled to
at
fuck.
it, look at it.
Chiseled
And then-
to fuck.
And then skirt physics.